Good day, everyone. I am Sofia Gutang,
And I am GK Lagrada
and we will be talking
about rational equations. Rational equations are equations that contain rational expressions.
what are rational expressions? Well, rational expressions is an algebraic expression where both the numerator and the denominator are polynomials.
But first, before starting, these are the terms we need to know. This is Luke Pamaus, and I'm about to share to you some terms and definitions. Rational expression. It is nothing more than a fraction in which the numerator and or the denominator are polynomials. Rational equations. These are equations that contain rational expressions. Cross-multiplying. In mathematics, it's given an equation between two fractions or rational expressions. One can cross-multiply to simplify the equation or determine the value of a variable. LCD. In mathematics, the lowest common denominator or least common denominator is the lowest common multiple of the denominators of a set of fractions. It simplifies adding, subtracting, and comparing fractions. Fraction. It represents a part of a whole, or, more generally, any number of equal parts. Denominator. It is the part of a fraction that is below the line and that functions as the divisor of the numerator. Numerator. It is the part of a fraction that is above the line and signifies the number to be divided by the denominator. Polynomials. These are algebraic expressions that consist of variables and coefficients. Variables. It is a symbol which works as a placeholder for expression.
Let us now start solving some examples we prepared for you. Our first example is -2 over x plus 5 over x equals 6. The first thing we would do is we would clear the equation by finding the LCD. Since both denominators are x, that is the common denominator. Now, we will have -2 plus 5 over x equals 6. Then, you add the numerators. It will be 3 over x equals 6. In here, you can cross multiply, and you will get 3 equals 6x. Divide both sides by the number beside x. We would have 3 over 6 equals 6x over 6. Then, we have our final answer, which is 1/2 equals x. To check, replace x with 1/2 in the given equation, and if it is equals to 6, then the solution is correct. Let us now dive into our second example. -3 over x plus 5 over 2x equals -6. In this example, the denominators are not common anymore. But since the first denominator is only x, while the second one is 2x, just multiply the numerator and denominator of the first fraction by 2. -3 times 2 over x times 2 plus 5 over 2x equals -6. We would then simplify. -6 over 2x plus 5 over 2x equals -6. Now, we have a common denominator, and we can follow the steps that we followed for the first example. -6 plus 5 over 2x equals -6. We would get -1 over 2x equals -6. Simplify the numerator. -1 equals -6 times 2x. Cross multiply. -1 equals -12x. Then it will be -1 over -12 equals -12x over -12. Multiply both sides by -12. We would have negative 1 over negative 12 equals x. But since both the numerator and denominator are negative, it will be positive. That will get our final answer into 1 over 12 equals x. To check, replace x with 1 over 12 in the given solution, and if it is equals to negative 6, then the solution is correct. Let us now go on to our third example. The given is 2 over x plus 1 equals 1 over x minus 2. We start by cross-multiplying this time. 2 times x minus 2 equals 1 times x plus 1. Then distribute. 2x minus 4 equals x plus 1. Then we combine the like terms. 2x minus x equals 4 plus 1. Then we calculate and the final answer would be x equals 5. To check, replace x with 5 in the given equation, and if it is 1 over 3 equals 1 over 3, then the solution is correct.
Number 4. 5 over x minus 1 over 2x is equals to 9 over x squared. We will first find the LCD. We write the denominators in factor form. The LCD is 2x squared. Then we multiply both sides by the LCD. 2x squared times 5 over x minus 1 over 2x is equals to 9 over x squared times 2x squared. Since we have two terms on the left side of the equation, we have to distribute the LCD. 2x squared times 5 over x minus 2x squared times 1 over 2x is equals to 9 over x squared times 2x squared. Cancel out common factors. 2x times 5 minus x squared times 1 is equals to 9 times 2. Then simplify. 10x minus x is equals to 18. Subtract. 9x is equals to 18. Divide both sides by 9. 9x over 9 is equals to 18 over 9. So x is equals to 2. To check, replace x with 2 in the given equation, and if it is 9 over 4 equals 9 over 4, then the solution is correct. Number 5. 2 over x plus 1 plus 3 over x is equals to 5 over x minus 2. Again, we start by finding the LCD. The denominators are x plus 1, x, and x minus 2. We will combine them into x times x plus 1 times x minus 2. Now we have our LCD. Next step is that we multiply both sides with the LCD. X times x plus 1 times x minus 2 times 2 over x plus 1 plus 3 over x is equals to 5 over x minus 2 times x plus 1 times x minus 2. Since the left side has two terms again, then we will distribute the LCD to both terms. X times x plus 1 times x minus 2 times 2 over x plus 1 plus x times x plus 1 times x minus 2 times 3 over x is equals to 5 over x minus 2 times x plus 1 times x minus 2. Next, we cancel out common factors. So the common factors are x plus 1 and x minus 2. Also x. X times x minus 2 times 2 plus x plus 1 times x minus 2 times 3 is equals to 5 times x plus 1. Distribute the numbers. 2x times x minus 2 plus x squared minus 2x plus x minus 2 times 3 is equals to 5x times x plus 1. Combine like terms and copy the rest. 2x times x minus 2 plus x squared minus x minus 2 times 3 is equals to 5x times x plus 1. Distribute the monomials to the binomials and the polynomials. 2x squared minus 4x plus 3x squared minus 3x minus 6 is equals to 5x squared plus 5x. Combine the like terms. 2x squared plus 3x squared minus 3x minus 4x minus 6 is equals to 5x squared plus 5x. 5x squared minus 7x minus 6 is equals to 5x squared plus 5x. We must place the variables on the left side and the constants on the right side of the equation. First, we cancel out the highest degree. So we cancelled negative 5x squared, which leaves us with negative 7x minus 6 is equals to 5x. As mentioned before, the variables must be on the left side and the constant on the right. So the equation will be negative 7x minus 5x is equals to 6. Simplify the variables. Negative 12x is equals to 6. Multiply both sides by negative 12. Negative 12x over negative 12 is equals to 6 over negative 12. X is equals to 6 over negative 12. X is equals to negative 1 over 2. To check, replace x with negative 1 over 2 in the given equation, and if it is negative 2 equals negative 2, then it is correct.
This is now the end of our discussion.
And we do hope that you've learned something today.